Hello everybody, welcome back once again, clipsvh as always, and we're back in Ys Origin. We're still playing as Hugo. Anyhow, when we left off, we beat that second boss, and we're now in a new tier of the tower, fire tier, or fire level, so it's actually kind of cool. We have two ways we can go. Right off the bat, we're going to take this way instead because we can't go the other way. There's something blocking our way the other way. We got to come this way first. Since it's the only real choice we got. And we got these red slimes that'll punch us now. And it's not fun when they punch us because then they knock us on our ass when they punch us. We got fire flaming chickens. And the flaming chickens are kind of cool, but they don't really do much. They're kind of boring as far as enemies go. These guys will split, but luckily I think they kind of weaken themselves when they do split. So it's not such a big deal. These guys throw frisbees at us. And flaming chickens just kind of poop fire everywhere. That's red glowy guys. You know what this means? Now it's time for Hugo to be the angsty anime man hero. He's got to put a little bit more in his resume than just angsty anime man. See, if he also does good things on occasion too, then not as many people will hate him. But I still hate him. Alright, it's time for a cutscene. We'll watch that precious SP disappear as the cutscene, well, does its thing. He's Hugo. Hugo, you just gotta hit all the critical points, huh? You know, I gotta side with Hugo here on this one. Oh, that does indeed serve a purpose. That's called us moving on. Oh, she's gonna work the childhood friend angle. Well, you know what, Musha, you do you. You got a crush on this guy, you cover all your bases. No, you messed up. You offered to listen to him. Hugo doesn't want anybody to listen to him. Hugo doesn't need therapy. Which he really fucking needs, but, you know, we're gonna see that later. Okay, Hugo, first of all, like, your emotions aren't the enemy. It's... you're dumb. It's your stupids. They're the enemy. Just don't be stupid. That's all you gotta do. Also, they're your fucking friends. They want to be there for you, but you're not letting them. That's how you lose friends. Now, the flying flaming chickens, they float up, so they're kind of hard to hit. But on occasion, they float down just low enough so that, you know, your attacks can still hit them. And to be honest with you, at this point, I'm almost about as tired of seeing Miusha as Hugo is. Not because I don't like her, but because I've had, like, a little bit of technical difficulties trying to get this part of the tower recorded. But hopefully, this solution that I've worked out works out. It was incredibly frustrating, and I feel like the game is just actively trying to fuck with me. But you know what? That's what you gotta do sometimes. You just gotta take the lemons that life gives you, you gotta make some lemonade. Because if you don't, you're gonna die. Because you just suck on too many lemons, you'll just die. You gotta make sure that when you make your lemonade, you gotta put sugar in it. You gotta put sugar in your lemonade, because don't mix it up with the salt. You mix it up with the salt, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna die if you drink salt. Because that's not good for you. Even though it makes french fries taste good, you can't drink salt. Flaming chickens, no, fuck it, I'll take your lemons and I'll make my lemonade. But, anyhow, it was annoying because the frame rate kept dipping and I had to keep trying to find new solutions to everything. But you don't want to hear about that. What you want to hear is, well, what I must assume you want to hear, what I want to hear anyway, is me making fun of Hugo some more. So let's keep moving on so we can have more opportunities to make fun of Hugo. I really don't like Hugo. Don't get me wrong, I like his playstyle. I like the way the game completely changes when you play. Damn, I like the way the game kind of changes pace and the way your playstyle has to change when you switch between Unica and Hugo. Alright, so we have two ways we can go. We can go down and we can go up. And there's something we want to go down for, but in order to get to it, we have to go up first. It kind of almost looks like when you play as Hugo, the game isn't as much of a challenge as it would be as Unica because she needs to actually get in close. But, you know, here's the thing. Unica has pretty decent skills, and Hugo's skills, I wouldn't say they're the best. He's got his force field, which, you know, disappears after one hit, and the trap mines are alright, but they got a delay. Unica just swings her axe hammer. Alright, so we need to go down there, and the way we're going to go down is we're just going to unequip the mask. Really easy, that was simple. So we're going to get a new element in this tier, the Tower 2, and see if you can guess what element that's going to be by the time we get it. Could it be... we already have a wind element. Could it be earth? Could it be wood? Metal? Maybe it could be water. Yeah, it's got to be water. Oh, forgot that little SP here. Let's open this chest, and we got a Rotafruit. So that's good. We got a Roo coming up later anyway. Now, it's like I said before, we're always going to end up finding the Rotafruits before we find the Roos. So, you want to try and find the fruit before you find the Roo. Otherwise, you're going to have to do a little bit of backtracking. And I don't know about you, but I'm not too big a fan of backtracking unless there's a pretty good reason to do it. And at least roos are a pretty good reason to do it, so... I don't have to jump down here and kill these enemies, but I'm going to do it anyway. The camera angle gets a little weird down here because the camera doesn't follow us down here. It just kind of pans in our direction. And I didn't jump there. I could have sworn I did, but hey. Monster's going to make it even easier to kill him by just jumping on our platform, and I'm okay with that. Big flaming chickens spawning more flaming chickens, and I just don't need that in my life. I don't need flaming chickens in my life. And just as I say that, there's another one right over there. But he's gone now, but his flame still hits me. Okay, so these platforms over there, that one that was lower, we can raise that platform, but we need to do a certain special thing in order to raise that platform, so we're going to have to leave it alone for now. For now, I'm just going to jump over here, and I'm going to open this chest, and it's a new piece of armor, so I'm going to equip that right away. Alright. So since this is the only real place we can go, we're going to go here. This game is fairly linear, but, you know, not that that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I actually rather like how the game is like pretty straightforward, and you know, there's no bullshit. I really like that about this game. It's actually one of the things I enjoy most about it. Alright, the crystal's power is purified demon statue, so it's now a goddess statue. I'm gonna save. Uh-oh. The music has stopped. That means it's time to crank up a little bit of the intensity. But we got a cutscene. Oh, hey, look, it's one of those people we're looking for. I forgot all about that. Not really. Is it twin telepathy? I bet it's twin telepathy. Hugo, don't try to bring out your caring side now. Dot, 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 angsty anime man style. Oh. Oh. What a twist. except we kind of already knew that from the menu because I've played the game before. Yeah, sorry, spoilers. Oh, got more edge. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's a good enough word for it, awkward. Oh, Hugo's getting mad now. Oh man, Toll is too chill to get mad from Hugo. Hugo, do you fucking hear yourself? Look at what you just fucking said. Ah, Hugo, you gotta be angsty and edgy. Alright, so this is tier 3 mid-boss. Now, we're not actually supposed to win this fight, but it is possible if we try, and if we're lucky. Although, of course, it's easier on easier difficulties than it is on normal and higher. So, he does all these things. His pattern's not really important when you're kind of supposed to lose to him. You know what? Take me. Do it. Do it, Toll. Do it. So even if we did manage to win against him, he would have just kicked our ass in the cutscene anyway, so... Oh, it's a sultry voice. That's Zava, and she's the villain sorceress, and you know, of course, whenever you have a bad guy who's a sorceress, she's always got to be like in this kind of sexy looking garb. It's like always. It's like some kind of big thing. There's no exceptions. I wonder why that is. You're gonna get nothing out of her. Fina's a rock. You can't make her talk. Oh, now here come everybody else, just in the nick of time. Just in time to save Hugo from his big bro. That's what I just said. Now all the knights are gonna recognize Toll, of course, because he was a knight too. You know, the evil Darkling teleportation magic doesn't really sound like evil magic. It sounds much more fanciful. Oh shit, Hugo's losing it. Oh, he's angsty. I'm gonna kill him. I swear I'm gonna strangle him. I'm gonna kill him. I don't like him. So now the idea is we all have to figure out what we're gonna do next now that we know that this big guy who used to be really cool is now our enemy. Ah, Roy, you always gotta look at the bright side of life, don't you? Hello, girl with braids. You know, dude, you could have picked up a shell. All you do is like, hey, call up. What's going on in the tower? Anything I should know about? Like, you know, fucking people who used to be on our side being a demon now? That's all you had to do. Remember what the Black Pearl is. That's not the ship from Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's the big magical thing that the goddesses have. If you remember from the intro, That's pretty much the source of all the magic that Ys has. Now it's just been revealed to us that they disappeared and they took it with them. Oh man, Roy can't handle it. Everybody's gonna look at the bright side of life here. Hugo, where are you going with this? Hugo, where you going with this? You gotta... It's gonna make everybody mad. Calm down, Hugo. Everybody's gonna start worrying about you, and they're gonna start questioning your place of mind. And all right, Hugo, you gotta stop. Just stop. Stop being angsty anime man for like 2 seconds. Just stop. Hugo, you're insulting people that these people all worship. Just stop. Look, they're all mad at you now. Look at all those explanation points. Down with Rico on this one, Hugo. Shut up. See, this is what I said, Hugo. You're making people mad. Hugo, shut the fuck up! See? Galleon's not stupid, Hugo. Follow his example. Neither is Kadena. Follow her example, too. And neither is Rico. Now, of course, you gotta go, I'm angsty anime man. I go, all the time. Damn it, Hugo. He's got a dark flame burning in his heart. Oh, Hugo. Alright. So that's all we got for now. When we next come back next time, we're gonna go and we're gonna continue our quest. And we're gonna get that new element I was talking about. So I'll see you all then.